Pulse events are put on by Passive House Canada and held Canada-wide. These events are for Passive House community members to keep up on what's happening in the industry and, of course, within the network. Joining us now to tell us more about it are Vander, Klippe, and Michael Quast. Did I get that right, Michael?
You did, absolutely.
Nailed it.
Nicely
Awesome
done.
stuff.
Like you've done this before.
Yeah, you think I've been at this a while, eh? Nice to have you both in here. Thank you so much. I was reading a lot of the information and the stats regarding this, some eye-opening stuff. Michael, let's start with you regarding your organization. You're the CEO and president of it, the importance of it, and how we've kind of got here.
Yeah, sure. Good question. So Passive House Canada is a not-for-profit. We're across Canada, and our focus is to educate and advocate for the Passive House building standard. Passive House is a standard that was started in Germany. It's international, and it's about building a high-performance building envelope. It's about low-carbon building and usage, and it's about building structures that actually can help protect the planet, save the planet, basically, but also provide a better living environment for the occupants. So it's better air quality, better soundproofing, the building lasts longer, it performs better, it uses less energy to actually function, and less likely to need retrofitting sooner than a conventional building.
So a lot of this is scalable and future-proofing, it sounds like.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. I work for CityHousing Hamilton, and we've built a number of Passive House buildings that are certified under the Passive House standard. And I just really like how I feel like it much better fits our environment. Nobody here in Canada doesn't have a parka, and we try and build our buildings with the parka built in. So.
Yeah, it's remarkable when you look at that. And when we look at the passive housing, I was reading some stats, we just talked about it earlier. Hamilton is third behind Toronto and Ottawa with over 13,000, I think the number was.
That's the number of tenants, yeah. So we're the third largest affordable housing provider that's owned by a city. So Toronto Community Housing first, Ottawa Community Housing is second, and yeah, we're the third in Southern Ontario. So.
And when you look at these passive houses, what has been the overall, I guess, feedback that you have been getting from these builds, and what have you seen so far? What's been the longest one that's been up so far?
Yeah, so I mean, as I said, it started in Europe in the 90s. It involves the entire building community, so from designers and architects and engineers to builders themselves, developers, operators, and great partners who are, forward-thinking in their approach on how they spend public dollars to actually build better structures. Here in Canada, I read an article recently that said Canada is the fifth country in the world in terms of building better internationally. Denmark is number one. We're number 5, in part because some provinces have changed their building codes to actually promote a higher building envelope. British Columbia is a standout example of that. Part of it is because Indigenous communities are really focused on building more sustainably and environmentally. And then the other part is, a big part, is social and community housing, which is really focusing on taking the public dollars